Hey all, I'm StreamSpell and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue with our series on how you can start streaming on a budget. That's right, you don't have to spend a fortune. Today I am streaming this off my S6 Samsung phone. It's an old phone that my kids destroyed pretty much, but the camera works great. So we're going to look at how to set that up and what I did to actually get that happening. Pretty simple really. I use an app called Droidcam OBS or OBS Droidcam. I also have used their previous version, which is Droidcam X. Now, both of these have free and paid versions. Now, the free version on OBS Droidcam, unfortunately, will have a watermark on it. So it will cost you around about $10 Australian, so maybe $7.50 US, okay? Please check before buying, and it's not for everybody. I understand that. But in comparison to using something like a professional DSLR camera, it is a very cheap alternative. And it doesn't have to be even an old camera or old phone. You can use a cheap 1080p phone camera that you can pick up for $50 to $100. Secondhand one can be Apple or Android. I use Android because I have always used Android. When we look at all the different types of apps out there, there is many to choose from. Elgato have one. It is pretty pricey if you go for the full version, and unfortunately it is locked to Apple ISO at the moment, so for myself that doesn't work. I'm sure it is a magnificent product as per all Elgato products are. I fell onto Droidcam. It is extremely easy to use and I'm happy with its performance, especially with the OBS version. That is extremely simple and able to set up multiple cameras for only $10. With their Droidcam X version, which is their predecessor version of OBS version, it has the functionality to switch in between 3 different cameras, but it has to be manually switched. So there is that issue where you've either got to keybind it somehow or something else like that, unfortunately, which is a real pain in the butt. So I upgraded to the OBS version and it is so simple. So all you're going to do is head over to the devs47apps.com/OBS site. I'll put a link down in the description, and all you're going to do is click on the plugins. Now you will need to download, depending on if you're using an Apple or Linux or Windows, of course, click on the relevant version that you need to. Have that in downloaded. You will follow the prompts on your OBS Droidcam setup from your downloads folder. And continue through, agree to everything. On your phone, simply click into the Play Store, search for Droidcam OBS and install. As you see, we've already got that installed on our computer. Once it's installed, you'll need your IP address found in the left-hand side, which is what you'll add into your computer. And it is as simple as that. Once you have the plugin installed into OBS, click on the plus icon for the source, add Droidcam OBS. We're going to add in a new cam, Droidcam OBS 2 we'll call it. We will then select 1080p. We are using Wi-Fi here. If you are using it through the USB, please ensure that you refresh your device list here and it should come up down in the list. If you're using it via the Wi-Fi like I do, add in your Wi-Fi address and click activate. Ensure that on your phone that your plugin is on and it will start up. There we go. Just like that, guys. Very simple. All you have to do is add in an IP address from your phone, which it will tell you on the screen after you install and start the app. Then add that in through the plugin on OBS itself. So 2 simple downloads, one for your computer, one for OBS. And you're off and running. You're in full 1080p, and they do have, or they are working on upgrading to possibly a 4K version as well in the future. These programs work with other things as well. Certainly do. Most of them will work with anything from your Zoom and Microsoft Teams meetings as well, if you are required to still do that as well. So don't think that this is limited to just working with OBS, okay guys? Thanks for tuning in. I'm ExitLag. Make sure you check out my next clip up here, guys, and I look forward to talking to you in one of my live streams.